Greetings to you. This is Brandon, the freight broker with Alliance Logistics. We hope this message finds you in super health and spirit on this beautiful Monday morning. Let's get right into the business of what we're going to discuss this morning, and that is, of course, freight brokering, the third-party logistics industry. A few, maybe 7 or 8 months ago, we started out sharing videos via social media and YouTube about our experience, our challenges and hurdles and obstacles that we were facing in the business, and of course our triumphs as well. And we wanted to share them with our audience. The whole purpose of sharing those videos was to give you insight into a business that maybe you haven't heard of, or maybe a business that you had heard of but you just didn't have a good understanding of it. And we wanted to come and share our experience in hopes to clear up any questions that you may have, or just to allow for you to see somebody who is doing what it is that you want to do. And if in a way that we may be able to help you in doing what you wanted to do, we of course wanted to be a part of that. So we started to make those videos. We got an overwhelming response from the videos, about 30,000 views, over approximately 800 subscribers to the YouTube channel. Just had an overwhelming response, very, very positive responses when it came down to the videos. And we continue to get one question. That one question was, do you train? You know, what do you have in place as far as teaching someone the business? And at that particular time, we didn't have a formal training in place. So we started to do trainings that we would do one-on-one trainings. And we had success in doing that. And what I decided to do was look at it and say, hey, we need to put together a formal training that will be able to help more and more people. And that's what we've been doing for the last few months. We've been in the factory, going inside our minds to come up with the best program that would provide the most benefit to our viewers. And we have done that. We believe that we have a program in place now that would definitely take someone who's never moved a load, never heard of freight brokering or the 3PL industry, and move them from that point to a solid understanding of the industry, to where they can move loads and are moving loads to, of course, produce revenue, build their business. So that's basically what our training program is geared toward, taking someone who's never moved a load to moving a load, to understanding this industry, to producing, to making money. Okay? So that's what we have in place. Some of the highlights of our training are going to teach you, of course, about the industry, how you fit into this $160 billion machine, and that's annually. How you fit into the 3PL industry as a freight broker or as a freight agent. Also, how to build customer relationships. Building customer relationships is going to be a key part of what you do on a day in and day out basis. You have to continue to get new business. So we're going to teach you how to approach that. We're going to give you scripts, ways of approaching your customer, things that you should say to your customer, key questions that you should be asking your customer. And this is going to give you a model. And you don't take that script and go say it, verbatim. You're going to take that script and you're going to make it your own. You're going to make it genuine. You're going to make it sound as if it's a conversation with you and your prospect. And that is how to get better results when it comes down to acquiring customers. Acquiring customers is difficult. Most people quit when they realize how tough it's going to be to acquire customers. So we wanted to simplify that process and show you the process that we have in place and help you to develop a process of your own. At the same time, that training is going to deal with motor carriers. Those motor carriers are people that we deal with on a day in, day out basis to take equipment from point A to point B. There's a way that you kind of massage those relationships. There's a way that you want to develop that relationship over time. When you're talking about getting carriers, you want to get carriers that you use over and over and over again, because it can be difficult to find quality, reliable, responsive carriers. So we want to show you how we go about doing that. This training will lay that part out for you. It's also going to talk about negotiation. Negotiation is a huge thing in this business. When it comes down to negotiating, that is going to be a part of what you do on a day in and day out basis. It's going to determine whether you're leaving money on the table or you're not leaving money on the table, the way that you negotiate. And in this business, we want to make sure that we don't leave money on the table. We want to make sure, we want to make sure that we don't leave money on the table. So we want to teach you about negotiating, and it's a process. It's something that you are going to have to jump into, grab by the horns, and deal with it. But we have a great layout that's going to show you more and more about negotiation. Also, it's going to teach you about claims, freight claims. In this business, things are going to happen, and when things happen, you have to know how to handle those things. So the training is going to teach you about that. It's going to give you a good idea of how you're supposed to handle those different types of issues when they come up, because trust me, they will come up. And they can determine whether you are they'll basically show whether you are a good freight broker or you are just someone who's moving a load. We are logistics professionals, and we want to teach you how to be a logistics professional. There are plenty of freight brokers, and some of them good, some of them bad. We want to show you how to distinguish your business, and that's a part of our training. And I can go on and on about the different things that our training offers, but if you are interested in learning more about this opportunity, contact me. And I can give you more insight into exactly what it is that we're going to be showcasing within that training and how it can benefit you and your business. At the same time, I wanted to talk to you briefly about our website and getting set up for that training. On September 15th, the training is going to go live. That'll be the training, but that'll be the start of that training. It'll be the September 15th. The registration process will take place September 1. You'll be able to go to our website and sign up for that training and get everything that you need in order to be ready for that training on September 15th. September 1, you'll be able to go to the website and register. September 15th, the training starts. We are super excited about the program, and we just cannot wait for everything to start so that you can get the benefit that we believe exists within this training. I thank you so much for your time. First of all, let me go back and tell you I want to thank all of you who viewed those videos. All of the positive responses that we got, it was just overwhelming, and it really touched me, so I really appreciate that. It means a whole lot to us and of course our business. So thank you so much for that. If there's anything that we can do, as always, you have my number, 470-427-2711, extension 101. If you have any questions, hopefully I can answer those questions. But if I cannot answer those questions, I'll get back with you at a later time to get you the answer to your question. But again, just thank you so much for taking the time to view our videos. Thank you so much for taking the time to respond and make the comments that so many of you made. So we're just very appreciative of that, and we want to simply say thank you. Look forward to you giving us a call or going to the website on September 1 to register for the training. September 15th, the training go live. Your freight broker training starts September 15th. We got a lot of confidence in this training. We just think it's a power-packed training that is definitely going to benefit our viewers. Without a shadow of a doubt, we believe that this training will absolutely help to get you to see the picture. It's going to clear up the confusion when it comes down to 3PL industry and freight broker industry. One other thing before I go, I want to tell you what's different about our training. We are freight brokers. We don't necessarily specialize in training. We specialize in moving loads. We specialize in being logistic professionals. That is our specialty. That is our focus, being freight brokers. And the training piece is something that we decided that, after, of course, all of the different interaction that we had with other people, we thought that this would be something that would be very helpful. But our focus is freight brokering. That's the difference when it comes down to the difference between Alliance Logistics and, say, another person that's doing training. The difference is that they just do training. A lot of other people, a lot of other companies are just doing training. Their focus is training. Our focus is not training. Our focus, of course, is moving loads, being logistics professionals. So I just wanted to make sure that I pointed that out. One other difference is that we offer a price that's substantially less than the going price for freight broker training. And I had a question they asked was, okay, so how can you offer the training at such a discount when you compare it to other prices? The reason for that is because, our revenue is produced by moving loads. Our revenue is produced by being freight brokers. Our focus is being freight brokers. So we can sell that training at a lesser price because we're not just focused on training. Our focus is freight broker. So I just wanted to give you that bit when it comes to that, because freight brokering is a very intricate industry, if you will. And to me, in order to learn more and more about it, you have to be doing it. And when you're doing it, then you can share it with other people. So, because there are a lot of different things that happen on a day in and day out basis that probably don't get covered in a lot of those trainings. And we're going to cover those things in the training. We're going to give you that information. We're going to teach you about different accessorials that come with a particular movement. And accessorials, I mean fuel surcharges, truck order not used pay, different things that happen, or multiple destinations, multiple stops, different pay that comes into play when those different instances come up. So that's what we wanted to talk about in reference to that, and we'll go into that further. I'm kind of getting off base here, but just wanted to make sure I shared that with you. The difference in our training is we are freight brokers and we do training. We are freight brokers and we do training. And again, the benefit from that is you're getting it from someone who is actually doing freight brokering on a day in and day out basis. So I just wanted to share that with you. Hope that this helps. Look forward to seeing you and talking with you guys soon. Thank you so much again for your time. Have a great and productive day.